Outrage is mounting in the wake of Judge Jeanine Pirro's suspension from Fox News, and now the human rights watchdog group Middle Eastern Women's Coalition is voicing its anger with the news outlet. One America's Neil McCabe sat down with the group's spokeswoman and has more from Washington.
We're here with Christiani Allen, who's with the Middle East Women's Coalition, to talk about Judge Jeanine Pirro being cut from Fox News. Welcome to One America News.
Thank you so much for having me, Neil.
Sure. Now, talk to me about your position and why your organization is concerned.
Absolutely. So I'm a spokeswoman for the Middle Eastern Women's Coalition. We were founded to fight against anti-Semitism, the barbaric practices done under Sharia law, and the persecution of Christians that are happening in Muslim countries throughout the world. And so we're very disheartened by what's happened at Fox News in pausing Judge Jeanine's show for the next 2 weeks.
And Judge Jeanine has been sort of a voice that's pretty much lining up with your organization, so talk about that.
Absolutely. Well, she's been a staunch advocate in speaking out, like I said, about the persecution of Christians in Muslim countries throughout the world.
Now, you also had an angle about the business dimension of how this is playing out for Fox.
Well, absolutely, and I hope, if you don't mind me actually doing it, the quote. So on March 9th, of course, Judge Jeanine had her opening statement that the Fox News producers actually knew about. But if you don't mind me actually reading the quote that Fox News is condemning. So it says, in her adherence to this Islamic doctrine of women wearing head coverings known as hijabs, indicative of her adherence to Sharia law, which in itself is antithetical to the United States Constitution. So in other words, all Judge Jeanine is doing is she's posing a question and a different viewpoint that perhaps her viewers haven't thought about. And in no way did she imply that Representative Omar was un-American, and in no way did she imply that Muslims did not have a loyalty to the United States Constitution. So to tap on what you just said about the business side of it, I think that Fox News needs to handle this very carefully, because not only are they going to get criticism from the President of the United States, but they're also going to get criticism from their corporate sponsors, who the majority of them happen to be conservative companies.
Now, you're also talking about before is that, the producers who are the ones who leaked this about Judge Pirro, but they sort of knew about this ahead of time.
Absolutely. Every single one of Judge Jeanine's opening statements are run by the producers. They're put into the teleprompters. They knew exactly what she was going to say, and instead of bringing that out in their meetings, they let her run with it. So I think it's absolutely unacceptable that Fox News is now coming out condemning the exact statements that they allowed her to say on air.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.